It is, in fact, kinda Amiga music. This is Pentagonal Dreams by Andrew Siga. It wasn't written for this, but they decided to include it as the menu music. "100% agreed, hell yeah, Necros." Yeah, that's who made this current song, Pentagonal Dreams. It's just a random mod of his that they included in this game. Nice, I'll just get started with oh yeah, that's because this is a mod file, so lots of the old Amiga mod formats just had hard pan stereo channels. It's fine, don't worry about it. Did I get a new mic? No, I think I'm just louder. Just have the volume up, that's all. I just have the gain up higher. I'm trying out a new program. I'm trying out Game Show instead of OBS because it seems like it uses significantly less CPU than OBS does on the latest macOS version. And so in the process of that, I had to redo all my sound balances and stuff, so I think everything should be louder than it has been previously. That's probably just it. So this is Enigma. This is a free open source and an enhanced port / remake of the Oxide series of games. That's spelled OXYD. It's an old shareware series of puzzle games by the German developer Dongleware. And this is basically the most complex and meanest game of concentration that has ever existed in this universe. I'm just gonna load up. Nice! Oxide Magnum, good stuff. So I control this black ball here with my mouse. I just have free rein to move it however I want. And there is a physics system. So it has momentum. It'll keep sliding after I stop moving the mouse for a bit. And there are floors with different amounts of friction. There are slopes, magnets, things that'll attract the ball, all that kind of stuff. But usually you have pretty good control over it. And the goal in every level is its concentration. So you have these oxides over here, these blue squares. If I bonk one, it'll open up. That one has a blue symbol inside, and I need to match it with another blue. Green, blue, there. Red, green, okay. Level done. So, what makes this a fiendishly impossible puzzle game? Well, first off, it is incredibly complex because there are like an actual 100 different amounts of puzzle elements that can appear in levels. There are pushable blocks, switches, doors, lasers, pits, water, enemies, usable items, all sorts of random stuff that can come in any kind of combination. Here's just the random tutorial level where the doors are on a timer and will open up on their own. Here, this is a dexterity level where this level is sloped into the water, so I need to be on my guard here with a mouse to hit the stones and not drown. Or we can get into, let's see here, that's how it's spelled. 500 puzzle elements, I believe it. Or, because levels can be programmed in Lua, you can do things like Tetris. Because why not? This level is actually impossible to beat because it speeds up as you clear more lines, and controlling each of these buttons with moving the ball over it gets super, super terrible. See, it's Tetris. The goal is to clear however many lines this is on either side. And I'm not going to play this level, I'm just showing it off. The kill screen is that I am insufficiently good at video games in order to beat the level. That's the kill screen. And so the other part in this game is that it's not just that the puzzles are difficult, but also it's very, very unforgiving. There is a life system, so you only have a couple of lives to beat a level, after which it resets from the beginning. Some levels don't even have extra lives. When you die, it'll just automatically reset. And just everything's on the opposite side here. Red. Come on. Okay. When I die, the ones that I matched will stay open, but then when I lose all the lives, which were the batteries on the bottom, then it resets. So you have to deal with that. You have to deal with the fact that some levels are gigantic. You can be solving just like a half an hour of puzzles all in a row before you can get to the oxides. And if you make one mistake in the last puzzle and push a block the wrong way, you have to reset from the beginning and just kind of cry a lot. So that's the basic intro to Enigma. I'm just going to dive right into the deep end here, and I'll try to explain like what's happening in each level as I hit them. I'm just going to turn off the menu music and start my own music here. Alright, I think I was going to start with 9. Yes, this is a very, very, very infuriating game. So it's definitely not for everyone. But I've been playing this in the original form, the Oxide series, and this for a very long time, so I find it very comforting in a way. Yeah, this song is from Pushmo. Okay, so these things here are turnstiles. If I hit one of these hard enough, it'll turn and I'll move in that direction. So, like that. Oops. I hit that so hard I bounced off in the other direction too. Yes, this is mouse control. And there's one death already. So if you notice, if I just hit this one on the one side, it'll turn on its own. But if I hit this one over here, because I'm in the middle of two of these arms, it'll actually carry me over like that. And so what I need to do here is come down, push that one like that. Now I can get across this way. This game is free and open source. The original Oxide series was shareware. I'm not sure that they were all shareware, but at least the first couple were shareware. Alright, so if you notice we have these kind of incomplete blocks over here, and I can push them onto the arms of the turnstile in order to add them, at which point they will stick to the turnstiles. Yes, exactly, I need to attach them in order to get across this. I think what I have to do is push this top one across the water to the left here, and then I come backtrack and then push it across to the right. I need to get that one that's there out of the way first. But I might need this in the future. Not sure where I can put this. I think I can do this. This will be fine. Because I want this one on the other side anyway. Use that later. Let's see, I might be stuck here now. Yeah, I don't think I can get across now that these turnstiles are in that position. It comes with an assortment of them. I don't think it's all of them, but there are levels from each of the series. I can pull that up. It's in the Deja Vu category. So there's Esprit, which was like the precursor to the Oxide series, and then there's the selection from Oxide, Peroxide, Magnum, and Extra. I do need to cross first. So this is what I'm talking about when this game is unforgiving. Not only do I have to do this fairly intricate series of block pushing, I also need to do it while avoiding the water and not drowning. Which is much easier said than done, because as you can see, I can't just tap this to move it. I do need to get some momentum and hit it. How was I going to do this again? This one up one, this one all the way across. That was dicey. I'm worried about that one leftover in the middle platform. I think I'll have to use that somewhere. Come on. Super hesitant with this. Oh, there we go. Good. Okay, now I can cross that. You can blame the Obscuratory for reminding me that this game existed and getting me sucked into it again. It hasn't worked for a few Mac versions. It would just come up like completely blank window with text on it. But I just found on the forums a way to get it to work again. So it kind of works now. It is a little crashy, unfortunately, so hopefully we won't see any of that. But warning, it is in fact crashy. Okay, so I can get down there. And then I can cross that next gap easily. Yeah, okay, so I need to get, in order to make it to the upper right oxide, I need to get one of these that are facing right, like the one directly above the ball, over to the upper right turnstile below there. So I can't use that as I was intending to use it there. Pausing here, I'm working this out right now. I think I can use the one on the island to the right. I think I can get this one over by pushing it down, around, and back up here on the right side. First off, here. I need to do some cautious pushing here, both of these to the right. I might want to push this to the left. Do I want to bring that one first? I'm going to pull this over first. Oh, no, I can't attach that. That's not going to work. So this free one over here, I'll be able to push it over here. But once it's here, it's stuck. I can't actually push it right anymore. But I can push it all the way up and back around. Oh no, that's stuck. Yeah, okay, no. Yeah, I can't actually push that one right, so that's no. Down 3. So remember that we need to keep one of those that are facing right. Yeah, it's not easy to do this without a mouse cursor or anything I can use to actually point at what's going on here. I'm gonna do something different here. Attach that one to the turnstile. Whoops. Oh boy. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, that's good. Get the corner of that. Alright, I think I can use this one up there. Let's keep this here for now. Okay, that's good. Shove that one over, the one below me right now over, and then down onto that turnstile, which will work. Okay, so I just need to get the one on the island below me up and to the right. I think this will work, providing I don't die, which is a big proviso. Readjusting my mouse here. You see me pause and unpause rapidly, it's probably just because I'm adjusting my mouse on the mouse pad. Can't just go down because then I won't be able to push that one down. I need to bring this to the right. To the left, rather. Okay, so I'll push this to the right one. I don't want to backtrack anymore. I need to get this out of the way. Okay, that's good. Move this to the right one. Tink, 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 tink. We'll get it. Well, this would have worked. At this point, then I could shove that turnstile to the right one, and then push that block up and to the right, and then I could have gone down and moved that over. So this would have worked. Give it one more shot here. This level ends up actually being a really good intro to the Enigma Experience. Complex puzzle with horribly unforgiving level design where you get 3/4 of the way through and die and have to restart from the beginning. Okay, we use this one. I'm going to do something a little different here. Nudge this down. Nope. The management of your momentum here is, as you can see, super difficult. Oops, I need to move that up. Because I can very easily just mash the block by smacking it as hard as I can, and that'll move it over. But then the recoil will knock me into the water. So I need to just, when there's only one block of safe space, I need to be infuriatingly precise with my momentum. Yeah, exactly. This is very much not a game for everyone. I find it comforting in a weird way. Probably just because, you know, I've been playing it since a kid. I think the way that I was doing this the first time is actually going to be a little bit safer. Yeah, because now I can push this over like that. I have a... let's do it like this. Because this I can smack, and because the turnstile will carry me over, that'll eat my momentum, so that's fine. That's... can push this over from here. I don't need to push it all the way up. If I get it over to the right side, I can just push it up myself there. Okay, if I push it over here, will that be fine? That will clear the turnstile. Yeah. I can just push this from the right here and it'll work. Okay. Alright, so this last one down there, this is the final bit. Okay, I can push this to the right here. And then, can I come across? If I go back around the turnstile all the way, and I can push that down, we'll be fine. So I think this is the final dangerous push of the level, possibly. I really like this song and this album. This is Staff Cirque Volume 5. It's a full chiptune album. It's really, really good. I recommend all the Staff Cirque albums if you like kind of weird original music, but this one is all NES and it's super fantastic. Alright, there we go. This one to the right. Nope. Yikes. I feel like that one should have worked. That one seemed good. Nope. Come on. Extreme tension here. Ah! Well. Right, one more shot. Yeah, those one-tile pushes are a killer. So that one goes up like that. This one we just push across like that. This we need to push to the right. So, okay, one tile push to the right. Nope. Oh, forgot to shove this one. I will probably stop playing this level after one or two more tries because I've demonstrated to myself that I know how to solve it. It's just really annoying to solve it. See if we can do something about maybe... I think we've got it down to the minimum amount of one tile pushes that are required. I think it's just those two right at the end. The batteries are my extra lives. They don't really matter too much in this level because it's... if I die right now, I'm stuck. I can't actually get back here anyway. And due to the way the turnstiles are laid out. Yep. So I'll just drop them off and show that off. That's actually important in some levels because sometimes you need to use the extra lives as items on the floor. They will turn, if a laser hits them, they'll turn into a different item, which can be important. This game is really weird. Yes it is, Tritalk. Hello. We know how to beat this level. We just can't do it right now. It's not quite good enough. Yes, Talik, this is a music by Jolteon and Jolteon's brother. Okay, we got one. I don't know if it'll come up, but if you also see a song by Chimeratio, that's also Jolteon. That's Jolteon solo. Weird downs. Okay, we're done with this level. Like I said, I did warn in advance that I might not, in fact, finish a single level tonight. Oh, what's all this? Okay, so the blocks attached by pink lines move at the same time. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so these blocks with the holes in them might not be entirely easy to tell because of the pink lines. Those are called Shogun blocks. They work like the Towers of Hanoi, where there are 3 different sizes of holes. They're small, medium, and large. It looks like there's only small and medium here. And you can stack... Let's see. I'm gonna move this. So I can push one with a smaller hole on top of one with a smaller hole, like is happening on the right side of the screen, like that. I'll stack. And then if I were to hit that, then the smallest one would come out. And so the interactions here are different because these are actually linked blocks. What happens when I do this? Nothing happens. So that... And then also, as the Obscuratory pointed out, this is a link level. So there's a white ball in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll notice that the first item in my slot is a yin-yang symbol. So if I use that, I will switch control, and now I'm the white ball. In the original Oxide, these were actually 2-player levels. Okay, so I think what I have to do now... Let's see what happens when I get both of these small blue dots at the same time. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Just a second. Okay, nothing happens when those are both on. I don't know if you noticed that, but pay attention to this pink strand, the line connecting this block and the other one. It actually deforms when I push this up. So now they're attached like that. So that could be important. By original, this game is an enhanced port of the Oxide series of games. So in the original Oxide, there would be linked levels like this. Not this level specifically, this is new to Enigma. But Oxide did have multiplayer levels like this, where 2 players would be doing their own thing at the same time and have to cooperate. I'm going to push this like that. That's kind of stuck. This song is really soft. I wonder why this one is so much softer than the other Pushmo song. It's kind of weird, I didn't notice that. Yeah. What I'm trying to do here is, on the right side of this is a medium-sized circle, which means that it has to have both the medium-sized block and the small one on it at the same time. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stack both of them over there. I also need to deform this purple line that I'm under right now so that the one on this left side can be down here on top of this blue circle, and the one on the right side can also be on top of that blue circle on the right side. So like that's fine right there as it is, but then I need to get this other pair so that both sides of it are on the circles on either side. That's the... No, it needs both of them. And I need to get this one too. I think neither of these are going to drop until I have everything set up properly. Get this out of the way. I'm not sure I want us to do that. I need to raise this one up. This one that I'm hitting right now up so that's on the same level as the one it's attached to. That's my current goal. And I can do that by moving it up too, but then it'll be stuck in this corner and I can't pull it back down. I might have to use the other block here on this. it's not going to deform that. Indeed. That's not really what I want to do right now. Let me push that closer, which is good. Okay. I can get these back on the right level, which is what I'd like. I would like to get this gray block on the left here one lower than the one it's attached to. That's what I'm trying to do with these manipulations. That. To bring this over to the left. This is getting stretched out a bit further than I'd like. That doesn't work. Alright, I'm gonna skip this level for now. Okay, so this is not a great introduction to them, but this is what's called a meditation level. Let me pull up an easier one of these. Probably one in the tutorial. Yeah, so in a meditation level, I'm controlling multiple small white balls. And the object of them is to get one in each of the different pits that are around the level. This one has slopes all over the place to mess you up. So this level, I don't see any pits. You do have these question mark blocks that turn into something random when you hit them. And a bunch of random items here too. Alright, that block exploded. Not actually sure where the pits are in this level, if they are someplace random or if I need to make some. Some of these have foreground layers and I can't tell if that's important. That block is moving incredibly fast for no reason. Sometimes you just get levels. That's what I was trying to find, if maybe the pits are underneath some of these foreground blocks, but it doesn't seem like it. Because the ball is moved, the balls are moving underneath them as though there's nothing underneath those. But it's possible that it's just under one of these foreground blocks that I just haven't been under yet. Oh, there's one right there in the upper right. I don't know if you noticed that. Yeah, okay, they appear to be in the four corners. Okay, so if you follow this ball that's in the upper right corner currently, the one that's currently going underneath the red staircase in the top. You see it kind of rolled back and forth there. That's because it was falling into a pit. Each of these different colored floors has a different kind of friction to them, so that's why some of them are moving kind of wacky. And this white stripe down the middle here, that the upper left ball is currently on, is inverse controls. So I'm moving my mouse down right now and it's moving up. Here, oops. I just knocked the ones out of the pit. Where are we going? We're going right there. Okay, it's in. Unfortunately, these balls are stuck in the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, so I can... Come on, you. Let's get everything out of there. Okay, so the items. The cherries give you invisibility when you use them, so they're useful to avoid enemies that seek you out. The very small pellets are not lives, those are seeds. If I drop one, it will grow into a pushable block. Okay, so I have one in the bottom left, and I think the other one's in the upper right. Don't 100% remember. Yes, neither of the items seem useful here. I think they're just for decoration. Just like the random blocks in the center, just general random hazards. Okay, so I have 2 blocks and 2 balls in the upper right pit, and I'm trying to very carefully ease one of them out without knocking both out. Oops. Nope. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, I think everything is in a pit except this last one. Very carefully try to find it, but got it? That's not it. So right above the last ball, that strip of kind of light patchy blue, that is swamp. The ball will slowly sink into that. If I move the mouse fast enough, it'll come back out, but obviously I don't want to do that if I can avoid it, because that'll knock out the other balls too. Like I just did right there. You see, the ball drowned now. I'm not sure where the last hole is. It might be a cross underneath the ice there. Doesn't seem to be over here. Guess I have to cross and go over to the ice. Oh, the ball's gonna drown. Okay, that was the last light. I'm gonna try to find that last hole. Can't tell if it's not here or if it is here, but the ball is just sliding past it because of ice physics. I think it's probably not here though. I'm moving slow enough that I would stop in it. Yeah, it seems fine. I don't think it's in this corner. I don't know where the last one is. Just another kind of layer of the infuriating game design here is just the hide and seek here of trying to find where all the pits are. I've just been assuming the ball isn't in this darkened border area. That might not be a safe assumption. See if it's on the light. One pit. That's going to be a reset. I'll check again. That's where I thought it would be. It's either there or in the ice, but while I was going over them, it didn't seem like it. But just geographically, that seems like where it should be, so I'll give it another go around. Okay, so you're talking about this block up here, the upper one that I hit it, and that dude with the hat pops up. That is a thief block. If you hit one of them, it takes one of the items from your inventory. I believe it's the first. Okay, so there's one covered block here, but the ball sinks in it, so I don't think there's a pit there. And it's sinking in all of those. Sank in that one too, I think. Yeah, so there are two covered swamp areas, but the ball sinks into them anyway. So I'm assuming that there's no pit there. The alternative would be there is a pit there and you need to like get that one in there last, and the level will clear before you die. I might just pull up the level definition and see if I can figure that out from there, where the coordinate is, if it's in a legible way. Let's see, this is Mech 25-1. Okay, you'll see some windows here for a minute. Resources, data, levels, Enigma 9. Mech 25-1.xml. So I do think it's in this one right here. If I'm reading this level description correctly. And then it's in this swamp square right there. And it's still swamp, so I guess I do need to do that quickly or else I'll die. So we'll give that a shot. Well, normal mode is hard mode. What it is it's normal and easy. Oh, settle down there. Okay. Easy does it. Three. Okay. Everything's in place but the swamp one. Is this gonna work? Yes, that was it. Okay, we did it. We solved a level. Okay, let me find that checkerboard level for you. Not sure if it's in this, we'll find out. This might not have the checkerboard level in it. No, I'm not seeing it. If it is, it's under a different name than meditation. So that does mean world record, but typically that's just because there's incomplete score data or something on it. So like this doesn't have a world record on it for some reason. I don't actually have any real world records in this. And if you see, I'm not sure are there any in this search. think I saw one in here. No, I'm looking for the caution icon. Oh, I know. Let's see. Security guards. Yeah, if you see this caution icon, all that means is I've beaten the level, but it was updated in a future version of the game. Okay, I'm going to take a short little break here to grab some water, and then I'll be back and we'll start up the next level. Alrighty, we're back. Oops, I did not actually mean to click that. So I'm not sure that I want to do any of the super ridiculous puzzle levels simply because of time constraints. But we can find... Ah, here's a level. See, the par time on this level is 1 hour and 17 minutes and 54 seconds. So this is probably just a gigantic space adventure with 100,000 screens. The umbrella up there on the upper right, which I'm going to get, is an item that you use. If you use it for 10 seconds, I believe, you will float over pits. And that also makes you invincible to everything. So, and we missed it, that's fine. These outer space blocks that I'm currently drifting across, once you're on them, you lose control until you're over another surface. Yeah, this seems like a pure exploration level. Hey, hi. Let's see. Here's a gauntlet level we can try. I'm not sure I'll solve this one. I've given this one a few tries and haven't been able to make progress on it, but we'll see. So that's a disc. Discs are just special keys that you put on these little blocks here. Let's see. So over here, those spinning things are rotors. If I get close, they'll chase me around. They can't pass through these grates. Oops, my mistake. They can pass through the grates. These arrows are one-way blocks, and that's a laser. If I touch through that, if I touch the laser, I'll die. This is also a level that resets when you die, even if you have extra lives. So either, to get to those oxides up top, I'm either going to have to turn off the lasers, or I might be able to push these blocks into the path. Go away, please. Okay. Over here's a block puzzle. Chip's challenge style. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drowned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Okay, so there's exactly enough blocks to make bridges across both the top and the bottom to get across to both sides. Alright, there are invisible bumper blocks here, because this game hates you and wants you to die. Let's see, so I either need to turn off this laser or push a block in front of it. So I could pull this one down here and block that if I wanted to. Then I wouldn't be able to bring it back up here. This doesn't push from this side. Okay, so here we have a pit. Again, I can drop the blocks in here. I think this will make a bridge. Yeah. Just double checking since I was wrong about the grates. You can't push these blocks through the grates. So it looks like to get across here you'll need to... Not sure if you actually need to span across this whole bridge or just enough to get to the oxides down there. Let's take this block all the way around. Okay, so this whole linkage will move at the same time. So this is connected all the way across here into the room that's to the right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure which block you were referring to. Okay. So no, I can't. Because there's water here over this. So I can push that like that, but see, I can't push it any further. Same with the one down here. So I could push them both over one more so they'd both be on this right side island, but that doesn't seem useful. Not sure what the point of those is. Okay, so I'm not sure I can't get all of these out without leaving this room. The only thing I can do with these is push these ones on the left side up or down. And if I do that, then I'll have blocks stuck in such a way that I can only move, from this, I can only move this one to the left, and then it'll be pinned against this wall. What I'll have to do is move it down in front of this door, and then figure out a way to loop back around here, and then I can push it back in. So it looks like the upper right loops back around. We're going to go in that direction. Yeah, this Pushmo song is also super soft. I guess that... I don't know why the one song is louder than the other two. Oops. Right, that's fine. Oops. Winded that back too far. This is gonna take a while before I land back on something. I'm just making things worse. Stay put there, please. Or not. Trying to make precise movements here. And in the process, just wrenching my mouse. Exactly. Okay, good. So that activates the loop around. Now we have to do that again. Probably should have moved that block first before we did that. Alright, it's fine. No. Now, that's the more oxide experience there. Those two blocks are now stuck together, so the level is unsolvable. 12 minutes in. So let's see what's in that bottom right room. Yep, we did it. We did it, folks.
Hey kids, come in the living room. The World News is going to announce who won the prize for the first ever space travel vacation in history.
The winning lottery ticket number is 2511678340188.
So yeah, most of the long puzzle gauntlet levels like this I haven't solved simply because it gets frustrating to do that and mess up and have to restart after devoting so much time to having done them. Since this is unsolvable anyway, now we'll see what's in this last room.
We seem to be experiencing some technical difficulties with the autopilot, so I'll need to activate the manual override. I have no idea how to
So I
do this
can,
thing, so be
the big block along the bottom right corner, I can pull one to the left from 2 rooms over to the left. But I'm not sure that actually helps. I don't know what activates it, but that yellow block, I guess, is a door, similar to one in the opening room, so that'll open up somehow. So with this block in this position, and then the other one to the left, I can come out of this room through the other door, and then pass underneath through both of those blocks with the windows on it and the yellow door, and then get to that outside in the upper right-hand corner. What I would need to do while I'm in here is come over to this side and set up this bridge so that we can make the loop around. When you see punctuation in the bottom status window, that's just me hitting like, mute, and unmute. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So 5. I need 10 blocks to get across there. And I can get 4 from either side, but I can only get 1 from the top. What it seems like I have to do is here is I need to use one of these blocks on the bottom one, which is stuck there anyway. So it gives me a little bridge I can tap the corner of that oxide. And then the other 4 come across. Well, assume I push them up. There would be 4 that would be across, so that would go where all of the grading blocks is, 4 across there. Then I can do on the same on the left side, 4. So then leaves 2 spaces, but then from the top I can only get 1 of them. I'll go back up there. So I want to see if this opens up that thing on the right or not. No, okay, so that's something different. What I could do here is something like this. Oh, you know what? I don't have to make a bridge across the whole way. I can just do this. I can loop around from this room. that, and then the 4, one more. And then the 4 will come over that and connect that. So that's how you do that. The black is just because it's from the streaming software. That's the now playing text that you see when there's no text. It's just that small faint black line. I couldn't figure out how to not make that happen. Okay, so we can get the oxides in this room. We know how to bridge across both of this to get to both of the corners. And so the problems we have are, it seems like we need 2 blocks in order to get the oxides in this room. Maybe I can use the rotors to get them, actually. That seems incredibly dangerous. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Because rotors will activate oxides if they hit them. Doesn't seem like there's a super safe way to get them trapped up there. Thinking that maybe they can get caught on the other side of the one-way blocks and get stuck up there, but then there's not really a good way to get them all the way up top, because they'll stick to the bottom to try to chase me. Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm thinking about. The problem is that you can't actually push them with the push blocks. If you push a block on top of the rotor will just stay there until you move the block again. But as a static obstacle, it might work. Problem being that rotors can also push blocks just like you if they hit them hard enough. Like that. Stop that. Try to grab the other one too. Yeah. One more. Now the problem is they'll just pop right back out if there's ample space on both of those sides for it to come back down once it's up there. It really doesn't seem like there's any way to grab these blocks. I can do that. Then it's just stuck here. I can't actually move it. And then I can't push them to the left anymore. I could bring a wood block around and make a bridge, but then that would waste the wood block. I can use a wood block over here, and then I don't think there's a way to get that one back. That one will just also fall into the water. It is possible there's a warp onto that island. Oops. But I haven't seen any. Warps look like black wormholes. And I don't know why those are here. So the problem with this level is, it seems like I have less blocks than I can actually use. Because I need 2 here to block both of those lasers. But then I also need to use one of them here to build a bridge, and then I need one of them here to block this laser. And I can't just use one for one and then bring it back. Once I block this laser, they're stuck there. And once this is bridged, that's stuck, and then once this is blocking this laser, it's stuck. And plus there's also that gate like this in the bottom right-hand room that I haven't figured out how to open yet. There aren't any obvious switches for it anywhere. It's possible there might be another room somewhere. There might be a fake wall or something somewhere. That's also a thing this game does. Fake walls. This is the first pack, so there tends to be less, like, the earlier design levels, so it doesn't have so many of the random weird stuff that were added later. Like, all of the items in that level were, like, pretty straightforward oxide. Oxide elements. So this level I haven't done yet because this is just kind of an obnoxious mazy level. It's full of swamp. And just flew into the swamp, that's fine. How do I know Ryuji Yuichi did this one? A lot of the music from this game is registered on Japan's copyright database, JazzRack. The problem is that that information isn't entirely useful because the game doesn't have a sound test or anything. So you have to guess what song titles apply to which music in the game. This level is also annoying because of the screen transitions. You can't actually see the whole maze at once, you need to just kind of get to the last row or column and see what's over there before you proceed. That's why I haven't done this one yet. Just kind of too annoying to actually try to solve, even though it's not very big. And yeah, that one was pretty obviously Ryuji Iuchi. You can tell his beats and chords are more simplistic than Shoji's, but I really like that song. That's probably my favorite Iuchi song in the game. It's a dead end. That's a full dead end. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, some of them are like, there's a song called Mutator. It's like, what could that possibly refer to? Who knows? That's one of the ones that I haven't actually tagged, because I don't know. I mean, I can guess it's one of the later... Yeah, probably something like that, but I don't know for certain. I mean, there are a lot of songs that are called, like, Race Advanced, and it's like, okay, I know what that one is. Okay, this is a level that I haven't done because this is another kind of super annoying dexterity challenge. And the problem is this area I'm coming up to right now. So when there's under these one-way blocks, they're in the foreground, so I can't actually see what I'm doing in there. And these squares are all pits that knock you around. So you just kind of have to move through this and pray that you don't get bounced up into the skull blocks. Oh, is that what the story of that level is? I honestly have not watched the cutscenes in that game so long that I don't remember any of the story bits of story mode. Did I see a green earlier? Is this one green? Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay, let's see what these are first before we shoot ourselves into the abyss. Yellow. I don't know where I am right now. One more. Hope this is yellow. Fuck. Okay. Grab the yellow. Back around, try not to die. Yeah, later on after I'm done with this, I'm going to stop the stream pretty soon. It's been a couple of hours. I'll show you the tracks that I've been able to figure out what they're identified, what titles apply to which songs. Again, like, I think once I show you them, it'll be pretty obvious there's a compositional difference between Shoji and Ryuji. Oops. You can even tell, like, the songs that sound more like Super Monkey Ball 1 songs are Shoji. So, like the underwater stage and Dr. Baboon's bass. Although Dr. Baboon's bass isn't confirmed. That's one of the ones I'm not sure about, but I think that's pretty obviously Shoji. So close. Got it. Alright, good. 2 levels. We've solved 2 levels tonight. This level I haven't solved because this is literally just a gigantic maze. Like, I believe there are no gimmicks to this one. This is only a gigantic maze. I don't remember for sure, but I believe that Mutator was a Shoji song. It's that key. I am intentionally kind of skipping stuff here. I just want to see how this works. Just don't seem to be doing anything obvious here. Oops, missed that. Now, can I hit this disc block from here? This might be too far. Yeah, okay. I didn't need to reset it. Force resets you. Okay, planning out a path. Okay, I think this will work. Provided I don't die, which is not a given at all. Oops, like that. Oops. You can't cross over corners of blocks like that. They do have to be connected vertically or horizontally. Nah, it doesn't work. Too slow. So it's not obvious, but the hitboxes of items is smaller than the actual tile. So it is possible to go through the tile without actually picking up the item on it. Obviously that's not something you want to do here. And as I just did there, you can rotate through your inventory. Okay, I feel like I've done this before, and it's whatever that comes next is the issue. Yeah, okay. So in this level, I believe like all of the oxides are the same. So there's no memorization, you just need to actually hit them all without getting yourself into a dead end. In the very center of the room, you can see there are some cracks that are slightly less cracked than the rest. Those I will be able to go over twice before they'll break, I think. So there's a little bit of backtracking I can do there. And I oversimplified the system there. I don't think it's like you can cross over once and then cross over it again. I think it's if you can be on it for longer before it'll fall apart. And that path doesn't work. I really wish no, I can't turn on the mouse cursor. The game swallows the mouse. Let's see. Okay, I have an idea, but it's super dangerous and involves a bit of backtracking, so it doesn't seem intentional. Oh, I didn't notice that before, thank you. That'll actually work. Yeah, that'll work. That's going to be a hard backtrack, but... I cut across that a little too much. Grab the key. Yeah, I think it started breaking again after I hit the tile and I just didn't come across it fast enough. Oops. As I was talking about, the hitboxes on the items are smaller than the tiles. I didn't drop the disc. I need to remember to do that. Oh, it really likes your music tonight, doesn't it? The third one. Oops. A little bit of lag there on the input swapping, inventory swapping. Okay, so how do we do this the last time? Up first? Yeah. Nope. Okay, well, we'll just keep going for practice. The game is duplicating my key inputs. That's weird. Sign it's been open for too long. Yeah, so it looks like as soon as I hit the oxide, it starts breaking again. Oops. Corner. Nope, didn't come across that quite enough. And easy does it. Alright. It would be really nice if there was a checkpoint here, but this is Enigma. There aren't checkpoints. Okay. Good so far. Didn't come across fast enough. Does look like I can just sit on that for as long as I want to, though. Oh. Didn't come across it. To switch the disc. That almost ended very badly. Corners. There's absolutely no leniency in the corners. Unpause? Okay. Slightly too high. Not yet. One more. There we go. Oh yeah, and you can see there sometimes cracks can propagate. Oh. That one broke faster than I was expecting it to, even with taking into account the oxide bonk. Yeah, and the problem is also I need to hit it on the corner. It's not a full flush bonk. I need to tap it too. And sometimes bouncing off corners, you get unpredictable direction. And also just fling myself into a pit like what happened there. I tapped right click on my mouse accidentally there. Right click also shuffles your inventory. Yeah, because these are crumble platforms, you inherently get one shot at it, so it doesn't give you extra lives. Actually, I think I have extra lives. Wait. Oh, maybe not. I was thinking that maybe after typing into this spot, even after I delete it, it's still blank, but no, I'm starting off with no lives. Stay in there. It actually doesn't really matter if I miss that block or not, because I can get it from the platform too. I can tap its corner. The only ones that are important are the 2 disc blocks. I was expecting to get kicked to the side, but I got kicked down from that block, and so that was a death. So yeah, this is why I've never completed this level. We're rediscovering that together. Yeah, this is the kind of level I'd probably have skipped by now if I wasn't doing this on stream, because I know exactly how to beat it. It's just the dexterity required is quite challenging. was really dangerously close to not getting that disc in. I actually thought it wasn't going to work. Don't know why my inputs are getting sticky like that. I don't think that's ever happened before. Possibly a sign that the game wants me to stop playing. Took that corner too fast. I'm just going to use the mouse to do that since it's just doubling all my tabs. It would be kind of a bummer if I stop here without solving this level. But it also would be pretty much the Enigma Experience. You just kind of have to accept that you're not going to beat every level in this game. Cut across that corner too early. Thought I was across that corner, but I wasn't. The world record times on, oops, nope, crap, nope. I forgot to cycle to the disc. Like I was saying, the world record times on a lot of levels are incredibly ridiculous, but especially on the dexterity levels like these, it seems completely impossible that someone could make it across all these platforms controllably. Pull that up. Like on this level, the world record is 30 seconds. Yeah, it could be either one. Nah, I don't think there is, really. There's just the community for this game, some of which enjoy trying to beat these levels as fast as possible. Like, I don't know if it has any active maintainers anymore, because the game hasn't had any updates in quite a bit, but there is a form on, well, I don't think it's a form, it's just an email address where you send your scores file and then they update stats and stuff based on that. So that's where the world records come from. People who emailed their score file in. I'll give this one more shot in the second room. Win or lose, we'll call the stream after that. Yeah, right? It's awesome. Nope. Well, that was fast. That was disappointing. I'll do one more.
Wow.
I'll just keep dying here in the first third of the level. Game intending to keep me to my promise. There it is. Stop. Bit of a situation there with the keys, but we have it under control. Nope. Alright, bounced too far off that. Okay, definitely for real, we're stopping here. Alright, thanks. Thanks for everyone for tuning in for this. I don't know that I'll actually do this again at some point. Maybe. Oh, what's my favorite level? Incredibly hard question to ask, especially since I've been playing this game for a really, really long time. So, I mean, like a lot of these I beat 5, 6, 7 years ago, so I can't really answer that, sorry. Talking about the levels I did tonight, I really did like the first one with the turnstiles, except for the part where there are a bunch of pushes where if you do it wrong, you die. I think if that level was somehow designed to be more forgiving with deaths, that would have been really good because the actual puzzle design was really clever.